Yes, my name is Geoffrey Otiende Mliro. I'm the head of technical workshop in Kenya Airways, and upholstery shop is one of the shops that are under me. And
so what are you doing currently? What's your department doing?
My department currently, we are currently stitching and producing the face masks as part of our initiative towards curbing the COVID-19. We realize that these are products that are required and they are going to be used. And we have employees in Kenya Airways and staff that really need to use the mask on a daily basis. As we carry out our daily tasks, our daily duties, we need masks to protect us against this virus and to protect our friends and our colleagues against this virus. So as a upholstery shop and part of the technical workshop, we thought it is wise to produce masks because we have the material, we have the skills, we have the equipments, and we have the space that we can do that. Because as at now, there is very low season of flying, so masks will come in very handy to have our staff coming back to work and find that there is a safety gear for them.
Okay. So is this only for internal use or for what?
Currently, we are going to start actually with the internal use. I'm going to start with the technical department to ensure that all the technical staff have enough masks for themselves. Thereafter, I'm going to roll it out to the whole of Kenya Airways staff, both at base, at the airport, and outstations, so that they have enough masks for themselves and for their colleagues. And thereafter, we are going to roll out to our other entities like the Precision Air. We are going to have them getting masks from here. We are going to have Jumbo Jet getting masks from here, and any other aviation interested institution that want to have masks from here, they will get masks from here. Thereafter, we are going to have mass production of this mask, because it's not going to be just a day, a 1 day or 2 days item that you need to use. You will need to use this mask daily now that we have this virus with us here. So we'll have mass production of this mask so that we can even supply to other government and institutional entities. Yes.
And what are some of the necessary approvals you have to undergo to be allowed to do this? Because there are standards also.
Yes. First of all, we got a manual from the World Health Organization that actually directed us on what we need to have, the quality of the material we need, because it really specified the material that's supposed to be used for the mask. And we had to go to KEBS, Kenya Bureau of Standards, who has to give us a go-ahead that we are allowed to produce the masks for our consumption. And we had also to test the material that we have, if it is suitable for production of those masks that are effective. The material underwent tests and they passed the test. So that's why we are using the material, and that's by the standards we have. That's why we are sure that the product we are producing is good for use to the market and to the human being consumption.
You said in Kenya you had to undergo approvals from which departments in Kenya?
In Kenya we had to undergo approval from Kenya Bureau of Standards, the textile department. Yes.
What's your capacity? How many do you produce per hour or per day?
Per day, we are looking at having the workshop producing approximately 600 masks 1 day.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what you're looking for?
Yes.
And currently, roughly?
And currently, roughly, we are doing 300
per day.
300 per day. Yes. Okay. So when we are going to, in the next 3-4 days, we'll have a full production, of which we are looking at 600 per day. Thereafter, we need to get all our equipments and machines working. We are looking at producing 1,500 per day.
And lastly, ordinarily, what were you doing? What was the department producing before this crisis came?
Before the crisis came, we were doing the Before the crisis came, we were doing the seat covers for the aircraft. You go into the aircraft, you find that there are covers on all the seats. That's used to be done by this section. We used to have the baby bassinet coming in, that when you are traveling with a baby, you need somewhere for a baby to rest. That's where they came in and they used to do the stitching. And we find, and the general fitting of those covers in the aircraft. That's what the department used to do primarily.